Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing good. It's actually my birthday. I'm so grateful for life. I'm so grateful for God keeping me alive thus far under His grace and His mighty hand, and you know, um, His mercy still speaks in our lives. Um, and yeah, I'm just so happy. I'm kind of like I'm getting old and da 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 da. Yeah, I guess we'll talk about that some other time. So, I really want to talk about a conversation I had with a friend yesterday. She had someone approaching her and telling her that, you know what, I think you are too protective of yourself, and around me you kind of weird in a way. You don't really, you know, open up. You don't really give me that space, that safe space for you. And I was like, and she was like, friend, am I like this? Am I that weird? I was like, no, you're not being weird. You're just being, the woman that you're supposed to be. You just have to protect the boundaries, your boundaries, the boundaries of your life. You don't just let anyone in. And I think it's very important as single young women, not even single but married as well, because sometimes we take it lightly and we think we are too strong, and we think I've got this. For me, for example, I think it's a confession that it will come as a confession. Yes, I think. Because I was like, there's this guy I met, and he was very handsome and kind. He was not the guy that I was looking for, but I kind of liked him, and I was like, okay, let me brush it off. And a simple text can take you far. And I was like, I got this. And it led me to have a bond that is unhealthy, a connection that is, you know, entangling me, and having those unnecessary attachments. Not that we had sex or something like that, but because I don't know, I just unleashed that boundary unconsciously, so thinking that I was in control. I was in control. And I remember at some point I felt like, what is wrong with me? Am I not praying enough? And am I not, I struggle with this. And I think even today I'm still asking myself what happened, and although yes, I've taken a few lessons from it, and but the main thing, I just want to encourage ladies out there, especially if you're saying I'm waiting on God, and you're waiting for your kingdom spouse, and you just careless about your boundaries. It's keep up, close those doors. Don't just let anyone in. Don't just say I'll pray about it. I don't want to be too weird, or I don't want to be rude. It's not about being rude. It's about being protecting. It's about you protecting your heart. You protecting your heart for your future husband. If you're saying, God, I'm waiting faithfully, and I want to wait faithfully, because most of us, we're waiting, but we're not really waiting faithfully. And and we play around with fire. We we think we can get away with things, and I'm just talking to him. I'm just, that little flat, can light a fire that can burn your soul. And I know it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. I don't want to lie. I'm not gonna be here and say I got this together. I pray. I fast. You know, the challenges are real. You're living in a real world. But sometimes it's it might be a test as well for checking yourself. Am I Are you really waiting for your kingdom spouse? Are you? So let's not unleash those boundaries. Let's not, you know, let those walls fall because we are too tired of waiting. We've been praying and things are not working out, things are not making sense. And you just like, oh God, let me just try this. Maybe I'll just get away with it. Sometimes you won't get away with it. Sometimes you'll fall hard and you will go in and it's gonna be almost impossible for you to come out. I've seen both young and women of God that I looked up to fall into that ditch. And I'm not judging them, and I pray that God one day will revive them, that they will come back to the heart of worship. And let's just not unleash the boundaries. Let's, masivale ngesizulu siyavala. Let's close. Let's be selfish with our time. Let's be selfish. Rather, people say to you, you are selfish. You think you are better. Rather, people tell you that, and protect your heart, protect yourself. Keep on waiting on God, and talk to someone when you feel frustrated and when you feel like, no, I'm tired of waiting. Because either way, some of us, Mina, guys, okay, I'm gonna talk about my story some other time, and there's always a knocking at the doors of our hearts. God is nudging us. God is calling us to Him, and for me, I've been running away from God. I'm like, and I tried. It's not working for me. It's either I do it God's way or. But I don't. The thing is, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice because there's this burning in my heart that always, drives me. That always ignites me. That always reminds me of who I am when I'm going astray, or when I'm about to, or where I have gone astray. It always draws me back to God. And ladies or guys, please protect your boundaries. Don't let people make you feel that you're weird or you're just being, selfish with who you are or yourself. Don't give people your safe space, because at the end of the day, they're gonna break your heart. They're gonna consume. They're gonna burn out the fire of God in you. And I just hope that you will, get something from this, and I pray that God will help you to strengthen the boundaries of your life and, yeah, continue to trust in Him. Thank you.